Hi, I'm Kip Morris, President and CEO of your Better Business Bureau serving Central Ohio, and I want to welcome you to the first ever televised Torch Award for Ethics ceremony. While a bit different than our live events we've hosted for 25 years, we're excited to share the Central Ohio stories of our Torch Award winners and finalists, and introduce you to our Student of Integrity winners and Spark Award recipients. BBB believes in the power of trust, and our mission is to advance business trust. One way we fulfill the mission is through our annual Torch Awards honoring organizations that excel at upholding integrity in business. It has been a challenging year, so what better time than now to hear stories of businesses succeeding through the difficulties this year has brought, while holding true to their values, integrity, and ethics. Winning the Torch Awards is a distinction based on the 4 C's: character of leadership, culture built on trust, commitment to customers, and impact in the community. Thank you to the dedicated panel of business and community leaders who judged this year's awards, and to all businesses who entered. Congratulations to our finalists. We're excited to showcase your stories, and we're looking forward to announcing the 2020 Torch Award recipients. 4 finalists in our first category, based on the character of the leadership team, are 123 Exteriors. They work to replace exterior materials damaged by weather events. The company intentionally aligns and empowers the staff to adhere to their core values of honesty, integrity, and quality. Branch Insurance and its nonprofit entity Safety Nest lives their goal of bringing the financially excluded into the security insurance can provide. Fcbank was founded on a set of core values that is further defined by 8 cardinal rules, serving as guiding principles for the leaders and employees of Fcbank. And Saxton Real Estate was founded 61 years ago on the belief that giving back to their employees and the community is an important part of doing business. And now, our first 2 recipients of our 2020 Torch Awards. Congratulations to Branch Insurance and Fcbank.
Branch is a technologically enabled home and car insurance company that's on a mission to make insurance less expensive, thereby allowing more people to be insured. What sets Branch obviously apart is we've eliminated the old idea of an insurance quote, and in seconds we give anyone on ourbranch.com a price, and that price is instantly purchasable. You can change coverage, you'll get a new price, that price is purchasable, and it allows consumers for the first time to bundle their home and car insurance for discounts instantly. So Branch started with this belief that insurance was good and it should be good then. And so Branch also has a nonprofit called Safety Nest, a 501c3, whose mission is to eliminate the financial exclusion problem of uninsurance. Branch has a series of principles that we call its roots. Like any good tree, its foundation is its root structure. We've got 7 roots that describe the behaviors that we think make someone branch-like. And Branch is built to do good. The idea that what you want from your insurance company is that they're there for you when you need them, and it shouldn't feel like it's them against you. It should feel like they've got your back. We treat our members' experiences that we felt weren't perfect as defects. And rather than accepting that, well, sometimes insurance is not fun, we set those aside and we say, well, what could we do differently? And we've changed the practice going forward for everyone. And I think that setting that expectation and example for the rest of the team, that nothing is sacred except doing good and doing what's right, is a huge part of how we develop the character of Branch and of our team members.
We love the community. That's obviously we're a community bank, and so we spend a lot of time giving back to the community. It's really important that our values and missions are aligned to the communities that we serve. We want to help them thrive. We want to help them be successful. It's really important to us. We have this internal set of core values that guide everything we do. And we really wanted to try and find a way that we could share that with the community and our customers that would help them understand sort of our guiding principles. Things like we don't just lend money, we lend our hands and our hearts too. It really speaks to who we are. Our success is measured by yours in the community. Just some of them are community focused, some of them are business focused. It's all about, to me as well, shadow of the leader. I don't want anybody to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. It's me being able to sleep at night knowing that I did the best I could in the day, right? Ensuring that I treat everybody fairly and how I would want to be treated. I know that kind of sounds like the golden rule or something like that, but it's true. It's important that the community knows that we're involved and that we care. It's also important to our people. It really does improve quality of life when you're able to participate and give back to the community, and when you can see what the investment is, how it's impacting people, right? Whether you're an employee or you're a customer, we're always putting you in the center of every decision we make, every solution we create, every community reinvestment that we do. We listen to what the community and our customers need, and then we make it our mission to make sure we deliver it.
Since 2011, Columbia Gas has been a proud sponsor of BBB's Students of Integrity Award scholarships. We're honored to continue our involvement in this program that promotes ethics and integrity to young people in our community. I'm Vince Parisi, president of Columbia Gas. At our company, we're committed to ethical leadership, and this commitment begins with our employees, who embody our core values of fairness, honesty, integrity, and trust. Congratulations to the 2020 Students of Integrity winners.
Generously funded by Columbia Gas, a NiSource company, the Students of Integrity program recognizes high school seniors who demonstrate a commitment to ethics through leadership, community service, personal integrity, and academic excellence. An independent panel of judges selects 10 students to receive a scholarship to the college or university of their choice. One student will receive an additional scholarship in honor of community leader William Loda, who dedicated his life to mentoring student leaders. This year's William J. Loda Scholarship recipient is Ella Keener. Now, let's meet all our student recipients.
Finding out that I had won the Student of Integrity Scholarship was an incredibly humbling experience. I was overly honored to even be nominated for the award, and being a part of such a tremendous group of student leaders across Ohio has really inspired me.
I want to go to school to study STEM fields, particularly math and engineering, and this is going to allow me to do that. And I'm just so thankful that the Better Business Bureau created this opportunity.
When I found out that I got this scholarship, I was surprised, but I was also really happy because this scholarship is going to help me pursue a degree in graphic design at Muskingum University.
And I just wanted to thank the Better Business Bureau for granting me this scholarship. It's a great honor, and I'm very excited to be able to take this money and pursue it in whatever career choice I end up going in. I just wanted to thank my family and my teachers here at Blue and Carroll for pushing me to be my best every single day.
I was humbled to be able to submit an essay on my 11-year-old cousin Ava, who is a brain cancer survivor. Her strength is a shining example of how to tackle adversity with class. Thank you again, and stay safe, Central Ohio.
Thank you to the Better Business Bureau of Central Ohio for their generous scholarship. It will be put to good use as I hope to attend Davidson College, where I plan on majoring in biology in preparation for med school.
I will be putting the scholarship funds towards college, where I am majoring in political science and double minoring in psychology and criminal justice. Congratulations to all those nominated, and special congratulations to my fellow recipients.
Next fall, I will be attending Cedarville University to major in allied health with a focus in physical therapy. I will also complete my biblical studies minor and psychology minor. Ultimately, my goal is to achieve a doctorate in physical therapy.
Winning the scholarship allows me to put the scholarship money toward furthering my education. In the fall, I plan to attend the Ohio State University branch in Marion to pursue a degree in relation to the medical field.
My scholarship will go towards helping me further continue my athletic and academic career at Youngstown State University where I will play collegiate golf and study engineering or a math science degree. Thank you.
The following entries were selected as finalists in the category of establishing an authentic culture. Evolved body art. When owners purchase groceries from their employees during the recent shutdowns, Evolved lived their commitment of caring for their clients, community, and especially their employees. Lubrication Specialties Incorporated. A product development company resolving problem-specific solutions for equipment. Operates under a family business model that encourages employees to share their career goals and creates a roadmap to help them achieve these goals. The Durable Slate Company. Working to restore and preserve residential, religious, and historic buildings, the company instills a culture of integrity through training and by challenging each employee to own the company's mission. Our next two recipients of the Torch Awards goes to Lubrication Specialties and Evolved Body Art.
The culture of the company is really important, and being able to figure out what it is that you did that worked and then how to produce it and reproduce it is really important, otherwise companies fizzle out. I had a passion for solving problems. Honestly, that was all. I never had a plan to have a big company, never had a dream of starting a big company or anything like that. My goal was to work in the lubricant industry, solve problems. As the company started moving forward, I realized that I had no training or no idea on management because I'd never managed anybody. And that's where our, the idea of sharing the family of the company. When there was only 5 of us or 6 of us and we were fairly dysfunctional, I said, okay, well, what's wrong here? Well, we weren't communicating well. So we started sitting down every morning and we had like a 15-minute meeting and we would go over what's happening. In that 15 minutes, we were able to clear up about 90% of our problems. So then we moved that on to a Friday morning meeting. The bigger we got, now we have a Friday morning huddle, we call it. And we just go through each department and see what's happening and see if we can troubleshoot and basically update everybody on what's happening in the company. Now, most of my experience is as a father with 6 kids, so the idea was if I pull everybody together and we act as a family, we'll figure it out. It's a much better chance of figuring out the problem than me, myself, or working on my own. So it was really a organic growth. It wasn't a planned thing. I just sat down and said, okay, here's the problems, how do we fix it? And I found out that usually the folks that were working for me had just as good ideas as I did. So we worked together and came up with the answers. We've kind of broken down the idea that there's a hierarchy here. Well, here's the CEO and here's the president and here's the plant manager. Well, the best idea wins. I don't care if it's somebody on the line bottling. If they say, Chris, that's a really bad idea and this is why, then we're not doing it. So we realized that that's who we are. We're just a family, not just the people that work here, but our customers. Our customers call in and they talk to us like they've known us our whole life.
In 2000, Viking Studios became Evolved, and we have sought to carry on their tradition of education and hygiene and artwork. We have a pretty diverse lineup of talent, and maybe about half of them are employees and half of them are contractors. They are essentially their own business that operates inside of our business. And it overall, I think it works out pretty well, because especially with the independent contractors, a lot of them end up traveling. They go to tattoo conventions, they go do guest spots, they might have side projects where they're selling artwork or whatnot. So they really do run it as their own business. In relationships, not just professional but personal, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes successes and failures, and it takes how we respond to those failures. All those things are factors into how much trust we can have with each other. And I think that the open communication, I think that speaking our minds, which is part of that, I think supporting each other, all those things play into it. And it's important. Like they're big parts of what we do here. Additionally, we started posting what our core values are, our mission statement, and when we hire people, or even before we hire them, before we interview them, we say, please go to our mission statement, read those core values, and see how they resonate with you. And I think that people who share a lot, hopefully, or a lot of those core values are attracted to come here. To this day, I hope that Evolved is known for being a very, very clean studio, a professional studio, and a studio where it's also a safe space.
I'm Scott McComb, President and CEO of Heartland Bank. We're a proud partner of the Better Business Bureau's Torch Awards and presenting sponsor of the new Trust Score. For over 25 years, the BBB promotes character, culture, community, and customers as framework to guide business leaders to take an intentional, introspective look at how they operate their business. We have been an early adopter of the Trust Score and are proud to support its upcoming launch in 2021. Remember, good business moves at the speed of trust.
BBB's Spark Awards recognize business owners 35 and under or businesses operating for less than 3 years, celebrating their effort to spark trust from the inception of their business. Earlier this year, we honored 3 organizations for upholding BBB's 4 tenets of trust. Congratulations to Cova Cowork, Fortuity, and Milk Mission.
Four finalists were selected in the category that focuses on how a business values its customers. Reliant Capital Solutions. An accounts receivable management company creates a goal on behalf of their clients to end every interaction with an equitable solution for all parties. Solomon's Garage. An independent family-owned auto repair facility shows their commitment to client care by empowering their staff to treat their customers like family. Stay Dry Waterproofing knows that their employees will ensure their clients' needs are met and exceeded because of the culture that they have established. The Window Man of Ohio communicates intentionally with their customers to make sure they provide quality workmanship and products that directly meet the needs of their clients. And our winner is Reliant Capital Solutions.
One of my convictions was to maintain the feel of an entrepreneurial spirit while we were experiencing growth. And I think we have more than accomplished that. We know our employees' names, we know their personal lives, we strongly feel that this is a family environment despite the size. In terms of client relationships, we share the same philosophy. We're very personal with our clients, we know what makes them tick, we have very open communication, and there again, it's been a recipe for success. As a company, I am a believer in pulling in all relevant staff when it comes to a new client and a new project. And so once we have our employees buy-in, they then become as passionate as I am about the project and its success. Starting from day one, I always told everyone at Reliant that I never wanted skeletons in our closet. And so if ever there's a question of doing the right thing, everyone knows there's never a wrong time to do the right thing. And that is our foundation, and we're proud of that. I think one of the things that separates us from many companies is that we all work really hard, but we also like to have a lot of fun. And we strike the balance here, and we pull our employees into events, and we do celebrations when we hit a record month, and you know, once you get those employees super pumped, then they just want to do that much better. It is very much a family environment, and every member of this amazing company is dedicated to the job to being ethical and being compliant and productive. And so I couldn't ask for anything better.
Hi, this is Mike Rosati. Rosati Windows congratulates all the finalists and winners of the 2020 Torch Awards for Ethics. As a past recipient of the BBB's Torch Awards, we know how important it is to showcase a business's commitment to trust. By honoring these outstanding local companies, BBB is elevating the significance of trust and is lifting up businesses who are making our community better. This is one of the reasons why Rosati Windows has been the presenting sponsor of the Torch Awards for many years and why we continue to support the mission of the BBB. Again, congratulations to the 2020 Torch Award winners.
How an organization connects to the community is our last category, and we have 5 finalists. Richwood Bank works to be a strong community partner by having team members volunteer on 60 board and committee positions and by serving more than 160 nonprofit organizations in the community. Outreach Promotional Solutions reinvests in the community through Small Biz Cares, their nonprofit organization that connects, mobilizes, and inspires small businesses to make a lasting positive impact in the community. Jerky Pro has a worldwide customer base, yet they are committed to supporting their local community by intentionally giving back to local athletic programs, schools, and the men and women of our armed forces. Multivarious Games helps clients create interactive experiences in a variety of sectors. Beginning as a way to let Columbus developers showcase their work, they have become a leading gaming and creative technology company. Z Promotions is a promotional products company that engages their team to live out their values by volunteering with numerous local organizations, supports individuals and team growth, and makes a positive impact in their local and global environments. Our final 2 award recipients are Richwood Bank and Outreach Promotional Solutions.
The bank started back in 1867. It was started by the local community and has always been locally community supported. So all of our stockholders are actually business people, they're farmers, they're individuals that live in the communities that we serve. That local decision making has been huge. This year, to be honest with you, with COVID and the PPP program that was out there, we were able to help people, right in those communities. They were calling us, they were talking to us, and to be honest with you, larger ones that where decisions are made outside of the area, it was much harder for them to help those local businesses than it was for us to just jump in there and help them fill out the applications, get things done, to stay on top of the rules, which were changing on a daily basis. So it was much easier for us in those specific communities. So that's a great example of how having that kind of a model just helps the community. It's very important for our employees to be involved in the community. So that's the best way that we hear what the needs are, is through the employees that actually work it. So we work, live, and play in the areas that we're serving. So the decisions are being made locally, and we go with those. It's not a centralized where all the decisions are coming out of Richwood. Whether it's in Clark County and Springfield, that's where the decisions are made. Delaware. We just believe that's an important part of our model. We actually pay incentives for what we call community volunteers. So if you do any kind of community volunteer every quarter, you can actually get a financial incentive for doing so. So we just believe it's very important. And to be honest with you, it's good for us too. People always know where you work, right? If you work for a certain organization, they know what business you work for, and that we're letting them do that, or we're encouraging them to do that. I think it's in their hearts already. So we're just allowing them to do the things that they already want to do. And it's a great combination. So we have a lot of employees. We have 175, I believe it is now, and each one of them is encouraged to get involved in some way officially, whether it's serving on a board, whether it's serving on a committee, whether it's just getting involved in a specific event. We think that just helps get our message out there, helps the community, helps us. Again, it's a win-win.
We started as a marketing agency focusing on promotional products, and over time we expanded into creative services, design, digital marketing, Really, the vision for outreach, or why we started outreach, was to build up a family legacy. My family's been in small business for 30 years or so. I grew up around that. We started as a print company, and we decided to kind of start outreach to kind of expand that family legacy and really build a company of our own. We wanted to give back. That's number one. And so we did our work to give back to the community, holding fundraisers, working with nonprofits. But we also looked at our peers. We looked at a lot of businesses, whether large or small, and we looked at the fact that they wanted to also give back. They wanted to be able to make a difference in the community. And when you look at the way the overall landscape is right now, more and more socially conscious businesses are out there, and more employees are looking to work with companies that give back. The idea of Small Biz Cares was the knowledge that as small business owners and leaders, we want to give back, but we don't always have the resources or the time or the focus to really do that effectively on a consistent basis. And so, Small Biz Cares, when we bring folks together, we do large-scale volunteer efforts, fundraising events. We have a scholarship fund. We have different ways that folks can get connected with other leaders that want to give back. We want to be able to make a local impact driven by small business that's just as big as any large company. But really the end vision is we want to show that Columbus and Central Ohio is a model for small business philanthropy. We have a gap, right now where small businesses aren't really collaborating to give back at a more consistent level. And that's really our goal, is to flip the mindset and make small business philanthropy, make giving back a priority for small business. And understand that how we've developed Small Biz Cares is the idea of doing well and doing good.
Congratulations to our finalists and our 2020 Torch Award recipients for all that you do for our community. Thank you to our Torch Award sponsors for helping to make this celebration possible, and to our accredited business community for your commitment to living the values that make our community stronger. On behalf of the BBB of Central Ohio, I hope you've enjoyed this celebration of trust, and congratulations to the 2020 Torch Award for Ethics recipients.